welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kandyse, here to bring you another movie review your way. Yes, guys, it is the month of October, and the King is tackling movies that he hasn't seen ever in his life. And since it's Halloween, I'm kind of keeping it on the horror, suspense, thriller kind of movies that I'm doing reviews on this month. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully, some of the movies that I'm doing are going to surprise the hell out of you, and you're going to go, you know what, King? Let's check that out for ourselves, because there's a lot of these movies that I'm like, yes, I wanted to see that, but just something came up and I never got around watching it. Just like my other couple of videos that I've done. One with Keanu Reeves, I'm telling you, like phenomenal. And Amber Heard, believe it or not, and with Carl Urban. You'll know exactly what I'm talking. I want to spoil it just in case you haven't seen those videos. But anyways, let's get on with the review. I've blabbed long enough. Okay. So guys, I'm doing a movie review on Careful What You Wish For. It stars Nick Jonas, Isabel Lucas, David Sherrill, Kiki Harris, Graham Rogers, Paul Sorvino, Dermot Mulroney. That's what you get. It's about 91 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. It's classified as a drama, thriller, suspense. It's rated R or 18A, depending on where the hell you happen to catch. I managed to see it on Amazon Prime. Who's it directed by? It's directed, if I can find it, by Elizabeth Allen Rosenbaum, and it also stars guys Kandyse, McClure or McClure, whatever. But it's unbelievable. Putting that spoilers, so be warned, guys. I'm going to spoil it, so if you haven't seen the movie or if you want to go see it for yourselves, go check it out, stop the video, come back, and you guys can see my initial reaction to the video, and you can leave your comments in the comment section below, and be warned, spoilers moving forward. But yeah, Nick Jonas plays this kid that kind of moved to like some sort of summer city cottage kind of living area in the United States somewhere. It's a small town, guys, okay? And of course, he's playing a young teenager. So to me, it starts off like a normal teenagers want to have fun. They want to, get together with girls, vice versa, whatever the crap. They want to have a good time. Okay, they're kids being kids. And of course, they live in a nice little area, and there's some cute looking girl played by Isabella Lucas who moves next door or is thinking of buying the house next door. And that kind of catches his attention. And like quick, normal, predictable fashion, he kind of slowly develops a thing for her, and then slowly, so does she. The only thing is, guys, that she's apparently in a bad relationship, and he's being made aware by her, and she's kind of crying, confiding into him, and he's younger than she is, so she's slowly manipulating him to do certain things that you learn later in the film, which was pretty cool. I kind of seen it coming, but whatever. It's like I said, it's only an hour and a half, so you know where the movie is going to go from point A to B and stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you all the details. He's sneaking around with her. He goes out of town. He's abusive towards her. When he's not around, they spend time together. He's hired to work on a boat that he wanted, like, since he's a professional at fixing the shit. And of course, slowly they sneak on that. And then the gardener sees them. And I don't know if the gardener tipped off Dermot Mulroney's character. That's the Mr. Abuser, the womanizer, the scumbag. And she's making phone calls. They got special phones to communicate with each other. And then slowly, one night he comes home, and then he gets a phone call from her saying, "I need you, come over." And what the hell does she do? She ends up killing her husband. I guess he went after her or some crap like that. She got the fire extinguisher, hit him over the head, and killed him. So she tried to convince this teenager to help her basically get rid of the body. And oh my God, the way she slowly spun stuff without him knowing, and things are slowly piling up on Nick Jonas's character there, that it's making it look like he was a stalker. He broke in to the thing. She's feeding information without him knowing, and then she ends up taking the phones to cover her tracks. And apparently it has to do with some inheritance. Like if she's been with him for 3 years, she can get 10 million. She's a scammer, guys, okay? And then you got this agent who's coming into town, questioning everybody and causing basically shit, especially for Nick Jonas's character. And there was a conversation in the car that she had with him, and he kind of realizes what she was trying to tell him. That, yeah, you got someone who's getting married, whatever the hell, it's you make $10 million or whatever, and then someone else is going to be basically paying the price for the crime or whatever, right? But I guess she has a change of heart. So as things start to unravel, he decides to confess to his buddy. His buddy then, ends up getting with the cops. There's the good sheriff of the town that knows his family very well, Nick Jonas's family, and he kind of wants to kind of help him a little bit and kind of lets him go here and there so he can kind of get some clues before it's too late for himself. So they end up in this little hotel there. He notices she has passports and all this shit. The other insurance lady manages to follow him all the way there. And I'm like, okay, she's going to stop him. She's trying to call the sheriff, or makes it look like she's calling the sheriff, and doesn't get through at first. So she walks in on Nick holding the phone. He shows her and says, listen, you got to look at this. And all she says is, when she picks up the phone from the sheriff, saying, the kid was right. She's up to no good, blah, blah, blah. I need to take her back with me, whatever. So they end up being together because there's these tattoos with kind of like a broken heart. The insurance agent had one on her leg and she had the other one, and they match. And I'm like, you sneaky little devils, you. And they end up driving away and then flying an airplane and gone and never to be found. I guess they're on the run kind of thing. This whole money, the scammers. And meanwhile, you find out that Nick Jonas's character went to jail and he came out. Not as much as he should have, but he had to spend some sort of time because he helped get rid of the body, because he ended up making it look like it was a boating accident and he was smoking and shit like that. But he only catches up too much and whatever. And you know what? She basically manipulated him, whatever, and they kind of figured everything out. So it kind of worked out, but not worked out. And that was pretty much it, man, the movie. It wasn't like a lot for you to go, okay, what's going to happen next, that you can't figure out what's going to go down. It's very basic from point A, point B. How was it overall as a movie? It's okay. It's not something that I'll tell you, if you haven't seen it, my God, you're going to die, or, you're not going to be able to lose any sleep over, or you're going to just sleep right through it. But it's okay for an hour and 30 minutes for what it was. Like I said, a 5 or 6 year old movie with Nick Jonas. He did pretty good in the role. Not the greatest actor on the face of the planet, but like I said, it was not well written. It wasn't complicated. It wasn't like hard for you to figure out where the story was going to go. Like, guy meet girl meets thing, cries and confides in him, ends up killing somebody. Then she uses her little boy toy to help her cover up her tracks, and then pins it up on her. And then at the end, you find out that she's working with someone else to get the money and then blame him and shit like that. So it's very straightforward. It's not like rocket science, or you need rocket science to figure out what's going on. But I enjoyed it. Will you guys enjoy it? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. So there you go, guys. That is my movie review on Careful What You Wish For, starring Nick Jonas and Isabel Lucas. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my other content right here on the Movie Throne. Reviews, podcasts, recommendations, you name it, the works. New content's coming your way. I'll tell you guys right now. And most importantly, like, share, and subscribe. I know I repeat myself 1,000 times. Stay off the King's Throw, and I'll see you guys here, where? On the Movie Throne, with another review and more content. Take it easy, guys. Be the hell good.